Hey everybody, what's going on? Chuck the FNG here, and I am back a little bit more Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, and I want to bring up something, because we have done yet another graphics change. Just stuff has been going weird. I think the HDR thing has just been messing all kinds of stuff up with my computer itself. I don't know what the deal is, but having a hard time with technically Uplay connecting with Ubisoft Connect and everything else going on, but it seems like I've cleared a lot of things up on my end because I've been launching it from the Ubisoft Connect instead of from Steam. So we're working. That's worked itself out. But I've also went through the graphics. I turned off HDR. This is off. No more of this. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm going to turn it on one last time. You're going to see all kinds of shit happen. Both screens have gone black. Stuff is just weird. I'm going to turn that back off again. And we're going to see what the hell happens. Everything's shifting on my other screen. Both screens are black again. And we'll just turn that off because, quite frankly, it's unnecessary. And then graphics here. Resolution's fine. I turned this back to borderless because it's necessary. And the motion blur, we turned that off because I don't like the way it records. A lot of stuff happens, a lot of grainy shit, which I think is part of the problem that a lot of stuff hasn't been rendering correctly on a lot of games that I play. Because a lot of times when I do updates, like the settings get turned back to turn motion blur on. I hate motion blur. I hate it. There's nothing about it that makes me happy. The rest of the stuff, don't really care about. I do. I turn environment quality and texture quality all the way back up and everything. I am slightly upset that every time I do this, what was I saying? I saw two guys arguing over here. Every time I try to make adjustments to this, just dumb shit happens. It just does. But yeah, there's been some issues with my rendering because I have to render this footage technically 3 times. So when I record this, I'll record this in a different file format than I can edit in. It has to get remuxed, which is what OBS calls it. It gets remuxed into MP4, and then MP4 goes into Premiere Pro, and Premiere Pro turns that into... It has its own rendering system where it basically breaks out the audio and gives me peak files, and then after I do all the editing, I have to render all those in 2 episodes. So that's the situation. It has to go through several different renders. And I think it's time for me to really try to figure out what rendering quality works the best. So I'm going to try some things out, probably on my own, to see what happens. Oh, yeah, and then it gets rendered when it goes into YouTube because it gets uploaded, and then the quality presets get messed up and switched around. Everything I'm seeing right now, beautiful, fantastic. It looks great. But for some reason, if I give it too much of this, everything gets grainy and it takes forever to get back. So one thing that does happen with smaller creators like myself on YouTube is that we do not get the priority format rendering that a lot of the big channels get when it first comes out. It doesn't really matter the longer and longer we do shit, but for whatever reason, I feel like we get downgraded because obviously we're not the big earners, but quite frankly, I don't know who is the big earner anymore. You make a lot more money off of TikTok than anything else, but we're working on a lot of this, trying to get some stuff done, trying to make sure everything's working correctly. But what I said last time we were going to do, which I haven't actually finished publishing, I think I've been publishing like 2 episodes a day because that's what I have time to do, and that's what I really just am interested in doing. We're going to keep doing what we do over here with the ship, and we're going to try to unlock some things, see what we can do. We have some stuff. We have the rescue to do. We have troubled waters. We can do these things. Yes, I know that the route's risk rate goes down, but that doesn't mean anything to me because it doesn't really do anything yet, as far as I can tell. We have some other stuff we can do. We have some Bahamas stuff. We have the Ghost War Act 1. We have all this stuff up into... This is Newfoundland, right? Louisbourg. I don't know. Hold on. I mean, this is Maine-ish, I think. This is New York, right? Yeah, this is New York, because that's Long Island. And then, if I had to guess, Boston is here. I know Boston's here. And then we keep going up the coast. Maine is somewhere around here. I think this is Newfoundland, right here. That's Greenland. And quite frankly, nothing past this point really matters. Oh, man. Okay, someone's going to get mad at me. Oi, bruv. The English are over here. Well, we're over here. Beating the shit out of these these English people here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the rescue here. This seems like a good idea, I think. Rendezvous with Amanda near Nantucket and find out what she knows about Nicholas Biddle. Yes, we'll do that. I want to unlock some of these routes, I guess. We're not really unlocking anything. We're just removing risk. I think it goes down to like 5% risk, and eventually that becomes just the only way you send shit out.
Ahoy, Bobby!
Do you trust her?
With my life, Captain.
Hello, name's Amanda. You must be the captain.
Now, what's all this about then?
You stride into my bar off the piss and looking for officers. Days later, I start hearing whispers the ghost of the North Seas stalks the Atlantic again. The Aquila has returned and I need her help. Nicholas Biddle now sails for the Patriots, captaining the Randolph. But the man is raiding up and down the coast round Nantucket, claiming it's a loyalist post.
Where is he now?
Speak of the devil.
Head below deck, Mandy. It's safer there.
I want to see this myself.
I feel like going below deck would be the worst place to go. Maybe not. There we go.
The Randolph is attacking a merchant vessel not far from here.
Your orders.
Sink it.
We need to find out what Biddle intends, but we must hurry. What else do you know of Biddle?
All of a sudden, Congress has a brand new ship for him to captain. From British coxswain to captain of a colonial flagship, something doesn't add up.
Oh, I didn't realize we weren't going. I will say, that's one hell of a telescope to see that far. Then again, I don't know.
Captain, hard counter.
That was almost bad. No, let's keep that at half.
Push us hard up those rocks. Veer off. There's a storm coming, Captain. Feels like a big one.
Well, that sucks. How do we, take cover against a rogue wave? Let's see what happens. Or not. Alright, we're riding this wave pretty good, though. This is actually a bad idea.
That could have been ugly.
do you mean another one? Well, I don't think I can outrun it. I'd like to. We're doing our best here. Ah, okay. Well, they're very nice. Oh, God. Well, let's, take cover. Like that matters. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Is there another one coming? No, we're good. Alright. How many more rogue waves are we going to get out here? This ship is holding up pretty good over there. It's taken me, what, 7 minutes to get here?
The Randolph has turned sail. Do we chase him?
We cannot leave this merchant vessel to the mercy of the English.
Why is Biddle doing this? Nantucket is for the Patriots.
The company he keeps tells me his true allegiance lies elsewhere.
Very good. I don't know what I got hit by that wouldn't let me shoot on that side, but if it was you, I'd be mad. Number of missed shots, 1 of 2. I didn't realize I missed a shot there. Okay, there goes that. I don't know what just got shot at me, but I didn't like it. All right, twofer.
A salute to us, sir. They're safe. What now?
Pursue the Randolph.
Oh, now I have to go fight him. Oh, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't there be another one? Okay, so let's keep an eye on this. I don't know how to really gauge there. When it says hit X, we'll hit X. That works for me. I didn't realize we came to a complete stop there. That was probably not useful.
Who are they?
Destroy frigates by firing on their weak
More English
points.
by the cut of their jibs.
Where's the Randolph?
He's gone, sir.
Good
Not
lord.
left us to deal with this rabble.
What
But
a
this storm
wave that is.
concerns me a great deal more.
We have little choice.
Aye. Time your shots between the waves, sir. Then we must find shelter, or it won't be cannon fire that ends us.
Hello. Good to see ya. Oh, I killed one already. Oops. Alright, I'm doing that because I don't want to accidentally fire the shot. I don't want to lose anything. So we're in half sail now. So let's do this. Well, I only got 1 of 2 because for some reason I killed the other one very quickly.
I'd say it's high time we find some cover from this storm, Captain.
I agree, Mr. Faulkner. We make for the vineyard.
Yes.
I have never seen weather like that.
It's rare, but it happens. You did well. What's bothering me is Biddle's a patriot now. Why is he helping the British Navy like that? Old friends, maybe?
Well, how would you convince the Continental Congress the Navy needs more ships?
The rash of British raiding the coast is reason enough to address the gripe. Gunboats at the vineyard. Now this.
Biddle aims to be the first admiral of the colonial navy and is making a case for the need.
That was some deft sailing, Captain. I was watching from the gun deck.
What were you doing on the gun deck? I told you to stay out of harm's way.
I'm fine, Bobby, not to worry. The people of Nantucket are surely grateful. And so am I. Glad you're back.
Yes, I get it. I failed one. I blame my ability to be too good at things, I guess. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I was just too good. It was an ability. I did it. Whatever. Shut up. Leave me alone. All right. More ship stuff. All right, that goes to Boston. And the French involvement down there. What the hell's this? The Ghost War Act 1. I don't know. Let's work on this. Let's go do the Troubled Waters. And then work our way up that direction. And then when we finish that, we'll probably jump onto something else. Do a little bit of the main quest. Full sail, please. Alright, listen. We don't have to keep doing these storm things. I just did one of them. I'm okay. What is this? Clear the area of British privateers. Okay. They look quite rammable to me. Hello. Next. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna have to fight these two at the same time. That is one thing I don't really like too much about the ship stuff, is that they start you in a fight from forever away. Oh, well. Hello? No? I will ram. Well. Alright, wave. Half sail. Then fire. How are you not? You know what? How are you not going down? You know what? You can fire at me all you want. I'm gonna ram the hell out of you. Or not. Cool. Man, I hit that thing pretty hard. More than once. Alright, what's next? Nothing. Good. That was a quick mission. I like that.